ages ago, I did a cartoon where I drew somebody who was looking very sad, and they were looking down at the floor, and at the top I wrote "Silence is safer." And what I was thinking at the time was, I've done international work and I'm aware of other countries, and I'm aware that, in some countries there's things that you can't say. But that was a little while ago. And particularly for the last couple of years, I felt like that danger of saying the wrong thing has got a lot more closer to home, and that we don't seem to have any compassion or understanding that there could be misunderstandings and that we use language differently. We're so certain, people are so certain about other people's intentions, that there's hatred and there's violence and there's wanting to destroy other people. And I don't know. I do have a tendency to err on the positive and say, no, maybe there's a misunderstanding. Let's hear them out. And then I'm hearing all this name calling, and it's not just about name calling as in you're a bad person, morally bankrupt person, but also name calling as in you're stupid if you think this. And I know there's been a few times where I've wanted to ask questions about particularly sensitive topics, and it's like, I can't even ask a question about this for fear of them jumping to the conclusion that, oh, you're on the other side then, or you're... No, I'm trying to understand both sides. Sometimes I find a very articulate speaker on one side of an argument, and that's great. I would like to hear an equally articulate person on the other side, or even on a third position or a fourth position, a mixture of it all. Inevitably, when I'm hearing different people speak on these kind of hot potato subjects, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that it resorts to the name calling, and that there doesn't appear to be the insight and the willingness to shine a light and to understand that there may be rules, but there are always exceptions to the rules, and that we need to think about how we handle those exceptions to the rules in our society. So that's the thing that I've been avoiding talking about with misunderstandings. Just how afraid I have been to mention, even in friendly circles, anything at the moment that could possibly be one of these topics, because I don't know the history of these places and these people and these things, and nowhere near do I know enough to be having an intelligent conversation. I'd love to be able to ask questions without somebody jumping down my throat and deciding what my intentions are and what my opinions are. Wouldn't that be amazing? But right now, I can't see that happening anytime soon. So there you go.